and welcome back. This is my intro slash finale slash update for my 2 weeks one palette project. For the last 2 weeks I've been using the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really like this palette. A few things. I don't like how my eyeshadow was looking before I put on my mascara and eyeliner. This is definitely a palette for me that the finished look is what I'm happy with, not as I'm going, which doesn't make maybe a whole lot of sense. But before I would put on my mascara, eyeliner, etc., I would look at my eyeshadow and not like it one bit. So there were days where I was like, oh, really? Is this how it's gonna look? And then once I put on the finishing touches, I was totally okay with it. Another thing is I did notice fading by the end of the workday, which for me is about 3 o'clock. I get up at 6, do my makeup, and I'm out the door by 7:25. So fading after like 7 hours is okay. Some of these pictures that I took at the end, I did have to go in through and retouch my eyeshadow before I took the picture because I took these in the late afternoon. And I don't know, I really do like this palette. I think it's a good, warm, very warm, neutral palette that looks nice on. I have more crinkly eyelids because I'm getting older. I noticed that the eyeshadows, once they settled, they just like looked smooth and nice, and I didn't have any problems with creasing or like my the crepiness on my eyelids wasn't super noticeable. They did something right with the formula. At best, it's like 2, maybe 3 eyeshadows. Otherwise, it starts to look muddy, but they blend out like a dream. Like, I could give this palette to anybody and say, here's a cheap blending brush, and there you go, and your eyeshadow is going to look gorgeous. Their formula is amazing. That said, here's some of my favorite colors that I use. Is this Primavera I used as an inner corner highlight, and I loved it. This one was my favorite, more so than the Vermeer. I don't know, there's just something about that goldy light that I really enjoyed for my inner corner. It's a good one. My other favorites were this Warm Taupe. This one just looked really nice as an crease shade. This Realgar and Burnt Orange together was, it's actually what I have on today. And I think that I did this look like twice in the past 2 weeks. I think the Realgar is probably my favorite shade in the palette. If you've been following me for any length of time though, then you'll know that I love orange eyeshadow and orange eyeliner and orange blush. I have Becca's Tigerlily on today. That's a good blush too. If you like orange eyeshadow, you need to get Becca's Tigerlily. It's gorgeous. What else? Tempera I used every single day as my brow bone highlight blending out shade. It's just a pinky cream shade with it's like a satin finish eyeshadow. Buon Fresco, it looks purple, but it pulled pretty gray on me. I did wear that one quite a few times. And Cypress Umber, this matte dark brown, is an amazing crease shade, like to deepen up the outer crease. They did something super good with that Cypress Umber. That is a good eyeshadow. Basically, I love this entire palette. If you have it, then you know what I'm talking about, and I recommend getting it to anybody and everybody. Yes. So that said, for my next palette, for my next 2 weeks one palette, I'm going to be using the Master Palette by Mario. This is another Anastasia one. I have heard from quite a few people that this is better to use only like 2 eyeshadows at a time, otherwise it gets really muddy, but I found that with this, so it must be something to do with their amazing new formula. I am excited about Muse, which is like a shimmery cranberry, and Isabel, of course, but that's the orange one. And I'm really excited about this green called Bronx. Holy cow. Love green eyeshadow as well. Yeah, so this is going to be an easy palette for the next 2 weeks. We don't have school starting Monday. 2 more days in the work week because of Thanksgiving. I'm going to be out of town, so I'm going to try and remember to bring my camera and take pictures, but here's hoping that I can get some awesome looks out of this. They're probably going to be pretty basic though, similar to what I have on today. This is like my 3rd video I filmed wearing this look because I have no kids and no husband at home right now. Thumbs up for that, right? Anyways, 2 weeks, 1 palette. I will use this until almost the end of November, and here's hoping that I get some awesome looks out of it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned at the end of this video for my slideshow of eyes of the day using the Modern Renaissance palette, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!